It is a beautiful day on the top of Mass Railway. Thomas is currently delivering some passengers on his branch line. Fergus is shunting some trucks. But poor Henry's brakes are malfunctioning, so he's currently in a runaway train. A tree in the forest fell on the track and a danger sign was posted. This didn't matter though because Henry couldn't even stop. Poor Henry laid down in a mess of his own cars, and it was a while before anybody could come get him. But eventually Edward came to his aid. His driver looked him over. Well, old boy, looks like we can't pull that freight train tomorrow. I guess I better let that fat controller know. Gosh, he's so freaking fat. The next day, Gordon and Big City Engine were just cooling it in the rail yard. You know, Gordon, your fat controller is very fortunate to have me visiting this railway. Huh, why's that? Because I'm such a classy, famous engine, so Topham Hatt might even have me pull the express. There's no way I'm more famous than you around here, and besides, I always pull the express. Oh, come now, Gordon. They see you all the time. They'll see me and think, oh, wow, a new engine. I can't wait for him to pull my train. Yeah, in your dreams, Big City Engine. Then, as if by magic, the fat controller appeared. Hello, my engines. As you might know, Henry got in an accident yesterday, and that's bad, because he has a freight train to pull. So, Gordon, I'm going to need you to pull it. But sir, I was going to pull the express today. Not anymore, Gordon. I need you to take the train. This is crazy. Oh, Gordon, I see. You see, I told you I'd pull the express. Don't worry, fat controller. I will be more than happy to pull the express for Gordon. Agreed. Besides, Big City Engine, this might be a chance for you to show off yourself. Well, I'm off now. See ya. See you, Gordon. Gordon could not believe what he had just seen. A little while later, the Big City Engine was at the station, and then he saw Percy, who was picking up some mail. He started chatting with him. I say, Percy, don't you think it was a good idea for me to pull this express? After all, I'm a very famous visitor, and I think that this would be good for the fat controller and his railway. Also, Gordon is seen every day, and you know, this is just such a splendid job. I mean, only I could be able to do such an important thing. Let me just stop you right there, Big City Engine. I really just don't care. I'm very dirty right now. I have lots and lots of work to do. And, you know, that's great that you're pulling the express, but you're being quite a butthole about it. And we don't like that. Also, you should really take in mind that our railway does have some hills. I don't know if your railway had that, but you need to be careful because the express is heavy and you can get stuck on it. Just then, the signal went up, which means that it was time for Big City Engine to go. I'm offended by what you said, little green caterpillar. You act like I've never pulled a passenger train before. Well, I'll show you. I'll show this whole darn railway. And just like that, Big City Engine puffed away. He is such an idiot. Big City Engine was making some great time. He was going quite fast. Up ahead, there was a bridge, and the bridge had a very steep incline leading up to it. Heavy trains would sometimes get stuck. Big City Engine tried his best, but it was no good. He got stuck on the hill. Oh, botherations! This is a terrible railway. How dare they make such a steep incline that I could get stuck on? Then Gordon just so happened to pull up on the track underneath Big City Engine. He could see that he was stuck. Hello, Big City Engine. Are you stuck? No. I'm just enjoying the view. Well, if you're enjoying the view, the passengers are going to get late. Fine. I'm stuck, okay? And I need to get going. Yeah, Big City Engine. I'll come and help you. But don't get me wrong. This is not for you. This is for the passengers who need to get there on time. So Gordon took his train and put it on a nearby siding. He then went forward and switched onto Big City Engine's line and then reversed up and coupled up to him. While the rescue operation was going on, there were some engines that passed by underneath, such as Thomas. You suck, Big City Engine. And then Oliver. You suck, Big City Engine. Big City Engine was very, very embarrassed. After pulling Big City Engine back on the bridge, Gordon went and retrieved his train, and then Big City Engine also left. The next day, Big City Engine and Gordon were in the rail yard. I gotta say, Big City Engine, it was pretty cool showing you up yesterday. I guess it goes to show you can't be too arrogant, huh? I I don't know what to say, except I don't care. I'm still famous. I will prove myself another day. Then the Fat Controller magically appeared again. Congratulations, Gordon, on getting the express there on time. Big City Engine, I'm disappointed in you. I thought you'd do better. Now you will do Henry's work tomorrow while Gordon takes the express. Oh, thank you, sir, said Gordon. Ah! Well, Big City Engine, looks like you got your trains to work now. Better get to it. Oh, no. It is currently wintertime on the Fat Controller's Railway, so the engines are doing their best to keep their boilers warm and toasty. Big City Engine was idling in a siding, getting ready to do some freight work on behalf of James and Henry. He was not happy about this at all. This is terrible. I am a famous visitor on this sham of railway. I still cannot believe that my controller gave Topham full leash to do whatever he wishes, just short of scrapping me. What was he thinking? Here I am doing the grunt work while Gordon is taking the express. Then the Fat Controller magically appeared in front of Big City Engine. Now, Big City Engine, just a reminder, you must do James and Henry's work while they are being mended. It's cold outside and some of the tracks are icy. I highly implore you to take caution in your journeys. Perhaps this shall teach you not to be so arrogant, and also to never make my donut baker late again, who was on that express you pulled the other day. Because you made him late, I couldn't make my daily donut rush during lunchtime. If there's one thing you never do, Big City Engine, you sure don't get in the way of a Fat Controller and his pastries. Sometimes I highly question the people which my controller associates with. Come along, said his driver. Let's be off on our train. Big City Engine was at the yard where Thomas was shunting his train together. Hey, Big City Engine, try not to get stuck again. Ha ha. I'll be glad when the ridiculing stops. Hey, don't get sad, big boy. That Thomas character's a little blue turd. He couldn't possibly ever pull trains like you. Ha ha! You always know how to make me smile, driver. The signal showed all clear, and then Big City Engine set off. Ugh, you know, Doug, it is really cold today. I wish I could stay in the sheds. You're quite right, Oliver, but useful engines don't complain, and they bear the weather to finish the job. Ha! Yeah, I know. Then the Fat Controller appeared. Hello, engines. I realize that work is a little backed up right now, so I've taken it upon myself to lease a diesel for a while. A diesel, sir? But what are we, just scrap metal? No, Duck, of course not. But you will be if you continue to ask such foolish questions. I got a good deal, and it's economic, so I'm taking it. Besides, I'm the controller. Sorry, sir. Anyway, he is a typical shunter diesel, but I've ordered him to pull trains if necessary. But since you and Oliver mostly pull the trains, you might not even have to see him for very long. Now get to work. After the fatty left, the new diesel arrived. What's your name? Diesel. No, I understand that you are a diesel engine, but what's your name? You know, like how my name is Oliver, for example. It's Diesel. Alright, wise guy, stop fooling around and tell us your name. I have already told you 3 times now. My name is Diesel. Yes, I understand that I am a diesel, but it has also been what people have called me ever since I was manufactured. As such, Diesel is my name. Sorry for the miscommunication. Anyways, me and Oliver had to pull trains, so can you please shunt them? The day I shunt for steamies is the day that diesels become extinct. I shall pull the trains because the Fat Controller said I could. Oliver and Doug looked at each other. Okay, they said, have it your way. But whatever train you pull, don't forget to take a brake fan. I don't need a dumb brake fan. After all, my brakes are far superior to yours. So Doug decided to stay in the yard and shunt trains while Oliver and Diesel were the ones to pull them away. Diesel purred away, feeling absolutely like a boss. Do you think Diesel will be alright, Mr. Oliver? Huh. Oh, heck no, Toad. Diesel probably doesn't even know how to be careful in this weather. Just wait and see. Just then, Oliver saw Percy in a siding. Oh my goodness, Percy, what happened to you? Oh, hey, Oliver. It was cold last night and I froze. That sucks, man. Are you going to be okay? Yeah. My fireman finally showed up and he is lighting a fire. It should be thawed out shortly. Alright, man. If you need anything, just whistle for me. Diesel was doing well for his first day, and soon came back for his other train. Well, I see you haven't derailed yet. That is a positive, he chuckled. Just get my next train ready, Duck, and stop waddling about. Duck crossly put together his next train, and Diesel purred away once again without a brakeman. Big City Engine delivered his train at the station and placed it on a siding off of the main track. Then he left to go refill on water and coal. There were some workers trying to change the points, but then they noticed that they couldn't. Oh man, we gotta defrost these points soon. Just put a danger signal and we'll get to it. Diesel was getting impatient and decided to speed up a little bit, but this was not good. He came up to the signal which was at danger, so his driver began to apply the brakes. But then there was another problem. The icy tracks didn't allow his wheels to grip very well. His driver then applied the sander, but it wasn't fast enough. The workmen jumped out of the way and Diesel slid through the junction and wrecked into the freight cars. Their cargo had been unloaded before the wreck, so that was good, but the crash itself was not good, especially since part of Diesel's train was still stuck on the main line. Sir Topham Hatt eventually arrived. Your controller assured me that you'd be a good engine. I guess he was wrong. This is a crucial time of the year, and I don't need useless engines that continue to disobey and wreck my trains. You shall be sent away, and don't come back until you can be a useful ally to my railway. Sorry, sir, Diesel oiled from beneath the snow. With a total of 3 engines out of commission, the workflow on the railway was slowing down. 2 days later, Janes finally arrived back to help the railway since his repairs were not serious. However, it would still be about a week before Henry could come back.